In this short video, we'll look at some advanced email filing techniques available with MacroView. MacroView DMF lets you manage emails in other users' mailboxes. These other mailboxes are referred to as secondary mailboxes, and you can have multiple secondary mailboxes in your Outlook environment. It's obviously great for executive assistants or anyone who's managing emails on behalf of other users. Let's take a look. Look, on the right, the MacroView pane shows a team site which contains 3 personal email filing areas. The name of each area starts with 3 initials corresponding to the user. If we click on one of those areas, we see the emails that are already saved to that area in the Teams environment. We can also see the different views that are available, including this emails view, and click in order to get formatted previews of the emails that have been saved, and right-click in order to open them from SharePoint Online or Teams back into Outlook so that we can reply and forward. Go back to my inbox. Let's save this email from Frank to the Frank area. The email is now saved to that personal filing area in Teams. Here is the newly saved email EML file. If I go to the emails view, we can also see that the attributes of that email, including the to and the from and receive time, have been captured automatically as we did our drag and drop. And here is a formatted preview which shows that that email has an attachment. Again, if we right click, we can open that email back from Teams or SharePoint Online and then work with it as a normal email. Back in the Outlook environment, we notice that in addition to my own inbox and sent items, I've also got a mailbox for another user called Jane. If I click on the inbox in that Jane mailbox, I see the emails that have been sent to her. I can also drag and drop those emails. For example, this first one I'm dragging into the Jane Citizen personal filing area. It's now also saved to that area. And if I click on that Jane personal area, here is the newly saved email. The emails view shows me the automatically recorded attributes. In other words, by working in this secondary mailbox, we can save emails for another user just as easily as we can save emails for ourselves. To add a secondary mailbox, we use the File, Add Account button. You'll be prompted for the password so that you've got rights to open that other user's mailbox. MacroView Corporate Email Filing is an optional module available for MacroView DMF. It adds a filing tag to the subject of emails that are saved to SharePoint. Those filing tags will automate the saving of all subsequent emails in the same conversation as those emails are sent and received, including as they arrive in or are sent from a secondary mailbox. This further reduces the manual effort associated with filing of emails. Let's take a look at this as well. Our corporate email filing rules are now enabled. We go back to our inbox and take this second email from Frank to do with MacroView configuration. We drag that across to the Frank area. Again, it's saved, but this time a filing tag corresponding to Frank's area, the TFM area, has been automatically appended to the subject of the newly saved email. The email is in Frank's area, and here it is. The beauty of that email filing tag is that it will automate the saving of any subsequent email in this conversation to that same Frank area. Let's right-click and forward the email to Jane. We'll be able to inspect the result by looking in the secondary mailbox for Jane. Let's put some content in our email and hit the Send button. Quickly looking at the Sent Emails folder for myself, we see that the email that we've just sent to Jane with its filing tag in the subject has automatically been saved to SharePoint by CEF, or Corporate Email Filing. Orange tag rather than yellow to indicate that the filing was automatic. If we go to Jane's inbox, here is the newly arrived email, again with that filing tag embedded in its subject. And again, it's been automatically filed by Corporate Email Filing. If we double click to open the email and inspect the second category, we see that it's saved to the TFM Frank area. That's because of the TFM filing tag in the subject. Clicking in that TFM area, we see the email that we just sent from demo to Jane automatically filed. Clearly, we have dramatically reduced the need for manual effort to file emails as they arrive in Jane's inbox. The same thing applies to emails that are sent from Jane's mailbox. Let's reply to that email. Hit the send button, and in due course the email will arrive in my inbox and be filed automatically, again because it's got that TFM filing tag embedded in its subject. To configure the monitoring of your secondary mailboxes, simply go to the MacroView part of the ribbon, click the Monitored Mailboxes button, and then tick on the inbox and sent items for those mailboxes you wish to monitor. Use these details for more information about advanced email filing with MacroView and other MacroView solutions for generating and managing documents and emails in SharePoint and Teams.